What's up, y'all? It's Tony. We're here for another Famous Finds. Today I am super stoked. We're in beautiful, sunny Miami, Florida at the legendary Joe's Stone Crab. Established since 1913. Joseph Wise apparently came from New York, was serving fish sandwiches at a counter, is the story that I'm reading. And around 1920 is when he started finally serving the stone crabs. And the rest is history. I get to get behind the scenes today. They're not even open yet. So we're gonna have to send a text message here in a second and get let in and get behind the scenes and show you guys what it's all about. Let's go. All right, we're behind the scenes here with Chef Jim. He's getting ready to give us a quick tour, tell us a little bit of the history, and get us in the coolers and show us how they make their delicious food here.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited. We're gonna do a quick tour. I mean, we're in 113th season. Just something special to be here in Miami and to be a restaurant that's been around for that long, and just the amount of people that we've touched is very special.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's definitely an accomplishment. I've been here myself before. It is truly an astounding operation you guys run here.
Thank you.
I want to talk about the history a little bit. It was a fish.
Yeah, it started
counter.
as a fish sandwich, fried fish sandwich right on the beach. It was probably the first restaurant that was serving food anywhere on Miami Beach. And then, it's still family operated, and, it's special, and you have generations that have been here where, the mom has been here for 40 years and then brings in their son, and then they start working, and, so it's just family.
I'd imagine that's what attracted you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I come from a big background. I was a corporate chef for a restaurant group based out of California, running 15 restaurants, and, being able to have one and have still the volume and be with a family it's special. It's nice.
And they do a great job of letting you be creative from whatever member as far as the menu's concerned, right?
Yeah, you know what? The menu is fun because there's classics and there's things that you just don't change, right? The hash browns, the grilled tomatoes, the stone crab, the chopped salad. There's things that are staples, and you don't want to touch that, because those are the legacy items. And then, we get to have some fun. We pepper in a few new dishes. We have some specials that we run, and, just have some fun with it.
So the story we read was that the stone crabs, they didn't think they were edible at first.
Yeah, and there was a marine biologist that came and said, shared with Joe and cooked them, tried them, and we're the first ones to say these are edible and let's eat them.
He's gonna give us a quick tour. Like I said, front of house, back of house. They got a shipping operation in the back that kind of resembles what we do at Jimmy's. Show us around, please.
Let's do it. Absolutely.
And we're gonna eat.
Yes. Well, welcome. We're coming in through our main entrance. You walk right into our bar. It's a beautiful bar, beautiful Joe's sign. I mean, the wood, it's just so classic.
And they're not open. They're not open right now, and this thing is constantly bustling.
Always. It's unbelievable.
And I know that the numbers of the volume obviously are all over the internet when you're reading into it, and that's what the gratifying part about the quality that you guys are obviously serving in the kitchen, right? But the volume that you're putting out at the same time.
And that's one of the great things about Joe's is it is volume, but it's always about high quality. So even though it's #1 grossing independent restaurant, we still have values in best ingredients, best food that we can serve. Beautiful bar. This fills up kind of like our waiting area / when you're coming into the host stand, check in with the maitre d', kind of walk through the experience of the guest when you're coming in. So our maitre d' check-in area. And then, we have a beautiful patio outside over here as well. This is our garden room. Beautiful sunlight, natural light. I mean, I really enjoy this room. It's just, you see the action of the people coming in. Mm-hmm. This special picture is family and some close friends that help kind of make Joe's into what it is now.
That's awesome.
So it's a really, really great picture. This is what they call the center aisle, which is, kind of, if you've been a regular and you're who's who, this is where you sit and this is where you want to be seen. Cashier here, it's a one last check before the food goes out as well. And then the excitement of walking by and seeing the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because that's not something you see all the time either in very many restaurants. So we sell probably 300 to 400 key lime pies every day. So we have, a cooler where we keep some of the key lime pie And then this is a line, you know, it's a big kitchen, but when you're doing 1,200 covers, sometimes it feels small,
Yeah.
you know. And then this is like, we joke, and this is I-95 because this is where the team comes through, and the dish area, and just like all the servers. I mean, it's a highway. This is our getting ready for service, but fried chicken area, hash browns. So we literally have one station. So once the guys get fired up, we'll come and look at some hash browns,
Yeah.
some fried chicken.
How many staff?
Right now, in the back of house, we have about 125 to 130. And then total, it's close to 400
Morning.
for the whole operation.
How many, sir?
400 for the whole building, between the servers and shipping and takeaway and, you know, back of house.
So these guys over here,
this is our family meal kitchen.
Oh, nice. Really?
So we do family meal twice a day.
That's
for everybody.
sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We do family meal twice a day.
Family meal, for nobody that knows what that means, is your staff meals.
Yeah. So it's something special that not a lot of places will do it twice a day, you know, and really give the team an opportunity to eat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's special.
Awesome. And you're serving them tenderloins.
Yeah, we're serving them tenderloins, man.
Good morning.
Good morning. We have some pretty large and beautiful coolers where we keep our crab.
Oh, yes.
Come on in. So what we do is we have them picked out and graded for the day. What we're gonna use based on some of last year's sales, and then we have different sizes here. These are our medium claws, a little smaller. This one here is our jumbos. You know, this is one of the only sustainable crabs in the world.
Right, you throw them back in after you break the claw.
After you break the claw,
Yeah.
you throw them back in.
We
and
eat
then
the
they
whole
grow
thing
back.
because most of our meat on the blue crab is in the body.
Yeah. And then this is, you know, I mean, it's a whole city block. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's pretty unbelievable how large and how,
It's literally a city block here in Miami. Yeah.
you know, you get an angle how long and how deep kind of the kitchen goes, and just, you know, the operation. And then this is actually cool because this is our key lime pie room. So the only thing we do in here is key lime pie. They're getting ready, bake the crust. They're going to start mixing the filling.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have the ovens in the back to bake the key lime pies. And then, you know, just one of our receiving areas. Lots of stuff come through here. Dry storage. And then, you know, the other big hub here, morning, is our shipping. So all these boxes are going out today. Tony, how many boxes are going out today?
About 60.
60?
Good morning.
That's a slow.
Today's a slow. And then the most in one day, what do we send out?
Well, the record
Yeah.
was 1,600.
1,600. Yeah, it's an amazing operation.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you guys should be proud of it, obviously.
So this is our takeaway kitchen. Whole nother crew. Some of the prep is split up on both sides. We do large batches of the crab bisque over here, which is
that's
what
what
they
I smell.
what they have going on right now. We got a batch working.
That smells great.
So any of the so on the stone crab, we call them lights, where they come off the shelf or they're waterlogged. They're just not to the standard. We save those, and then that's what we use to make stone crab
awesome.
bisque. So yeah, we have our potato peeler, and then, you know, we have a crane that goes in, drops the potatoes. These were cooked yesterday, chilled, and then we put them in here and get them chopped into the pieces that we like. Drop them in here, chop them, fill the buckets. All the potatoes we cook fresh. We buy pallets of potatoes at a time, 15 to 20 cases every 2 to 3 days we're buying. Again, going back to the theme of fresh, high quality, we boil them, we have a machine that chops them, and we chill them. I mean, it's when you think it's just hash brown potatoes, but it's not that easy. And then once he gets going, he'll break them a little bit to kind of release some of that starch, so that you can get that nice outside crust on it. And then our chicken also, our fried chicken is simple recipe: whole eggs and water, flour and kosher salt, double dredging. Low oil temp, about 310. 20 minutes. So on a large order, we get 5 claws for the large order, and then the trick is you lightly break on the knuckle meat, and then one kind of firm right in the middle, and it cracks it all the way through. And then we'll come through here, take a look at takeaway. So, this is a big piece of our business as well. So this area is more casual. So you want to come in beach gear and eat here, this is where you do it. Or a lot of people will come by, pick up, take to the beach because you got the South Point Pier and like a park over there that's great. And a lot of people will go over there and grab some stuff from here and have a picnic over there. And then there's a lot of the same things you get next door, same spinach, same crab, same, staples. The hash browns and grilled tomatoes.
Same exact menu?
There's this one's we have more sandwiches and kind of more grab and go kind of style food on this side. But it's staples are the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do some catering. We'll do stuff for some of the baseball teams when they come in town. We send them, they order platters and crab.
Yeah, we do the same for us too.
Yeah.
Great feeling.
It's awesome, for sure. For sure. That's the tour.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We have Chef David Salinas. Apparently, Jim just told us that he's been here for 22 years.
22, yeah, a little. Well, it's probably more like 40 years because my mom used to bring me here when I was younger. So she used to bring me, and we used to peel potatoes, peel shrimp. It was easy candy money back in the day, so it was great.
It's great to meet you, obviously. I know the team, obviously, and the family is the core of the business at the end of the day.
It wouldn't be a legend if, the staff, and I'm sure the staff makes it. It makes it a lot easier for us.
Tell us some of your great memories that you have.
This place has come a long way. We came up, when I was here, it was just one side of, it was a quarter square block. Now we're pretty much take up a whole city block.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Thanks.
Again.
Appreciate it.
Voila. Organic free range.
The food just landed. It is time to dig in. Very, very happy, as you would imagine I am, with all this food on my table. The stone crab obviously is the leader of the pack here for Miami. You're on the beach. They got the stone crabs. Fried chicken, obviously, they're famous for, like we said, $7.95 fried chicken. Can't beat it. They got their bread service here. Got some pretzels, onion roll, dark piece as well. Got some cracker in there. And a roll. They cover all the bases on the bread service. Wow, even more underneath here. This will be my mom's favorite part. She's a huge baker. Got raisins in there. She loves doing stuff like that. The onion roll. Oh, it's loaded with onions on the inside too. Pretzel. Nice and fresh. This one looks like a dark onion roll. It is. Where to start? I think I'm gonna go right for the stone crab. Now we're not gonna get into which crab is better. I'm gonna be biased on that one. We're just gonna get into the conversation that crab is king anywhere and everywhere. And it's so good. Might be weird for me to say it because I grew up in the restaurant industry, seafood restaurant industry, and crab seafood restaurant industry. Crab might be my death row meal. Obviously, I'm doing steamed Maryland blue crabs for me, as you would imagine I would say, but one of my fears is always when somebody asks me that question and I tell them what's my favorite thing to eat on our menu, and I tell them crab, and they kind of don't believe me, but it really is. In Greek, we say, "Θα με ματιάσουνε." They're gonna put the evil eye on me, and one day I'm not gonna enjoy it as much as I do, because I do eat a lot of it, and I was born and raised right in it. So imagine, like, it's kind of weird. Like, typically you get tired of that kind of stuff, but I'm not tired of it. Still love eating it. Any crab, all crab. And we got the famous Joe's mustard sauce right there as well. Here it is, without further ado, with the mustard sauce. I'm happy. I'm happy. Potato time. Crispy, like you said, got it down to a science, right? You cook it, you chill it, corn oil, the seasoned cast iron pans that they've had. Served it with ketchup. Again, I'm going to do the honors. I'm a purist. Typically don't like it with ketchup, but that's a good potato. All right, fried chicken time. Look at this thing. They're massive. Crispy, juicy. You can see it already. Amazing. It's crunchy. It's juicy. It's fresh. They just did the batch right there. Look at the juice coming out. Look at this. And I'm a thigh kind of guy. Man. Thanks for watching. If you have thus far, like and subscribe, please, for more famous finds. But I'm happy now, and I'm eating and enjoying every bite of this now, because today is Joe's Day, right? Where that's all we're doing today, because we're down here for the Ravens game. Had a successful tailgate. We also have a stadium food tour that we did yesterday. If you want to check out that video, we had a slow start on the food in that video, but it got better towards the end. You should definitely check it out. Sol Cubano sticks to my mind, obviously. Really nice spot in there. Joe's is so legendary that it deserves its own video, as you would imagine. We got access to behind the scenes, and I don't need to jump around to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different spots later today. Thus, taking it easy on the bites and the food. So, got a couple more left here, which is the famous cream spinach with garlic. You can see the garlic right there. They roast them off whole, and then they stir them in when they put the cheese in. Look at that thing. This is awesome. I mean, like I said, I've been here before. I knew what to expect, but to actually be here with you guys, showcasing you everything that Joe's has to offer, is truly an amazing feeling. We got the famous key lime pie here for dessert. To wrap it all up, the one thing I haven't talked about today is the impeccable service. Very underlooked as far as this video is concerned, because I haven't talked about it yet, but I think it's not overlooked at all, because that's a big reason that everybody comes in here, along with the food. Always a constant battle to keep them all excelling very highly. Big shout out to David Katz for getting us in here behind the scenes of Joe's. My buddy from down here, famous sports agent. Thank you very much, David. And here's that famous key lime pie. You gotta come to Joe's. I'm telling you. Joe's is what us restaurateurs strive to be. They're a great example of powerhouse, but family approach, quality, attention to detail, no corners cut. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And now I know why it's famous.